Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max, and today, as you just saw, we're going to be taking a look at the Lumary Smart Landscape Spotlights. Lumary did send this product over to me to do a review, so first of all, thank you so much, Lumary, for the product. I've actually been wanting to upgrade these solar lights around my rain garden for some time now, so I think these are going to be perfect for that. This particular set comes with 6 spotlights on a 56-foot run, so it should be plenty of spacing and give me a lot of light coverage compared to what I currently have out there. This particular set not only comes with a remote to control them, but they can also sync up with your smartphone or with your smart device like an Amazon Echo, and they have full RGB as well as white coloring options. They have a ton of built-in effects, so I'm excited to check those out. I'm sure they'll be great for the holidays, and the whole system is designed to be waterproof, so it should be safe for the elements outside. So yeah, let's just jump right into the box and get these out in the yard. Alright, so here we have the box that the Lumary Smart Landscape Spotlights come in. Very nice packaging and design, so let's get right into it. So the first thing we have at the top is our stakes for our 6 lights. Next, we have a remote to control the lights. Really nice that it includes this and you're not just simply reliant on your smartphone. And then it appears the rest of this is our lighting run and cables. Now this is a 56-foot run with 6 spotlights on it. And you can see each one of these spotlights is actually a very compact design, so it'll be really nice to hide these in the garden, and you shouldn't be able to see these at all, which is a really cool feature of this. I am very curious to see the light output when it gets dark on such small lights, so that'll be really cool to see, so I'm excited for that. Other than that, in the box, the last thing we have is, of course, our user manual. Make sure as you're taking these out, you not only take out the stake, but also the little screw knob that you use to attach the lights. I almost missed that when I was first opening these up, but this is in there as well. And the final thing that I always like to do with anything electronic is to plug it in before I start my install. That way I can ensure that it works and I don't have any issues once I get it all laying flat. And as you can see, this does work. These are putting off a ton of light and they're flashing, which leads me to believe they're in some kind of pairing mode. So I'm gonna unplug these, get them laid out in the yard and take you through the install, and then we'll be able to do a full review once it gets dark to see how these things actually look in practice. So let's get to that. So the first thing I did with these lights is spread them out along the garden to determine where I wanted to place them. You have a lot of flexibility with such a long run, so doing this before you actually press them into the ground is a good way to save some time and get some solid positioning exactly where you want the stakes to go. Once I was comfortable with their placement, I went along and pushed each stake into the ground. I found that pushing this all the way down on the ground so that the bottom of the light bracket met the earth was the best way to ensure that they didn't move around as you were tightening the wire and placing them from one section to the next. Now the garden that I was installing this in made it very easy to tuck the wires away and out of sight without burying them, but if you are putting this in a place where the wires be readily available above ground, you can definitely dig a shallow trench to tuck the wires out of sight underneath the earth. After all of these were placed, I pulled the remaining power run to its fullest extent to see how much further I had to actually hit my outdoor outlet. For me, this was about 40 feet. Now if your install allows you to power directly into the wall from here without an extension cord, you can skip these next couple steps, but if you're like me and have some more distance to cover, the next thing you want to do is to get a heavy extension cord that can run from that power adapter to your wall outlet. Once I had this in place and plugged in, I then secured the connection between the extension cord and the plug from the lights in a waterproof outdoor box. I also went ahead and put a connection cover over the existing wiring connection to ensure extra electrical safety. My final step here was to hide the extension wire. This involved going through the rather tedious process of digging about a 2-inch trench along the wiring run and burying the wire out of sight directly underneath the grass. But yeah, once I had this all covered up, all I had to do was sync the lights to my phone and wait for it to get dark to see the full effect. And here is what that looked like. So if you're familiar with my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of smart lights, especially one that I can leverage for the holiday decorations. I go big on Halloween and Christmas, and having anything that I can use to enhance that setup is something that I'm always interested in. And I have to say, these lights are perfect for that and are really gonna be an awesome addition for those setups. The lights have plenty of awesome effects that you can set up that are pre-installed into the app. They have one specifically for the holidays, but you can also go completely custom and assign different colors to each individual light bulb. You can have them sync to music, you can have them do different motions, and you can even set up a built-in schedule so they turn on and off at a given time. Right now I have have mine set to turn on at dusk and on at dawn, so it's great to have that type of scheduling feature as well. It has the full spectrum of color, so basically anything you can think of, you can set a bulb to that color. So the possibilities are really endless with how you set these lights up. And even when I have them in the basic white color for day-to-day use, I think they give my entire garden and my front lawn a much more premium look and really adds to the curb appeal of my house overall. In terms of build quality, these lights are really well made. The entire housing of the exterior is made out of a waterproof metal, even the stake, which means it's not gonna bend, it's not gonna break, and it should really stand up to the test of time. Install was super easy. You simply have to place your stakes and then it's a plug and play situation. Yes, you might have to deal with hiding some wiring, but that's a pretty easy process as long as you have a readily available outlet nearby to plug into. I also think it's a great added bonus that this set came with a remote to control the lights. I can't tell you how many times I've been out of luck if I have a random Wi-Fi outage where I can't control the lights or they turn on their own and I have to unplug them to get them to turn off until the Wi-Fi comes back. With this smart remote, you have the ability to control them with or without Wi-Fi, and it's honestly something I'd like to see more of these products have, so you're not solely reliant on your phone to use them. And even if I wasn't available, anyone could pick up the remote and control the lights, which again, just adds to the overall flexibility of this product and the different use cases that you might have. All that to say that these are great outdoor lights for anyone who's looking to upgrade their outdoor space. I can't emphasize enough how much this is going to add to your home's curb appeal. And these usually sell for $249.99, but right now, not only are they discounted to $179.99, but if you buy them on Amazon, there's an additional $20 coupon that you can add, so you can get these today for $159.99, which is honestly a fantastic price, and it's never been a better time to buy this product. I'll include links in the description below if you are interested. But yeah, that's all I had to talk about today. Thank you again, Lumary, for providing this product for review. It's awesome. I love the way these look now, and I can't wait to use them even more when it comes time for the holiday season. But yeah, if you did enjoy this content and you want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.